a very distinct crack bang there at 600 yards, especially out in this open area, and especially since I'm up on a little bit of a ridge just behind it. That muzzle report carries pretty nicely. Now, we were shooting in a different area yesterday. It was a little bit warmer, a little bit flatter, and less rocky terrain, and that muzzle report, even at 600 yards, was fairly difficult to hear. The crack was far more substantial, and it's louder than the muzzle report out here at 600, but you can definitely hear a bang. Very cool stuff. That one, the bullet, you heard it turn sideways after it went through the target.
Gun is empty and the bolt's open.
Gun empty, bolt open. I'm heading out to check the target.
Roger, Dodger.
So that bullet there actually yawed when it was still supersonic. It made for a real loud crack out here. Okay, he did make an adjustment here on the scope, and I can see he's got at least one round that's a little bit lower, and it looks like one of the rounds went through the target marker. No, it didn't. The wind carried it out to the right here. Okay, they came down about 1, 2, 3, about 4 inches, but one of them got pulled out to the right. Maybe the wind caught that one during that gust. The last shot that you took was when it was really gusting out here.
Wow, that one really got taken off course.
Yeah, now your other... Oh. Sticker right under the fingernail. Okay, your other one's right up here with your other 4, or your other 3.
Well, that's kind of bizarre. The one I can chalk up to the wind. Since I came down 4 inches on the sight, the other 2 rounds should have come down. I don't know, whatever. Not getting the results I was expecting.
Well, it did come down. One that ended up a little bit high, and the wind blew this one off here. So I don't know, come down another 3, maybe 3 or 4 clicks, and just try to time the wind and see what you can get.
Okay.
You want me to leave those target markers there?
No, why don't you tape them up?
Well, I'm probably not going to film this time. Reached down to pick something up, and I got the old proverbial bamboo shoot under the fingernail. So I'm going to have to sit back here and dig it out. Target's right out here.
I'm waiting on the wind. I can see the grass blowing to the right of the target pretty strong out there.
Roger that. Take your time. It's pretty exhilarating. It's something that not a whole lot of people will get to experience. A lot of people who are experiencing this are actually getting shot at in combat, so muzzle report's only just over a second from the crack. I'm actually at about 550 yards. The target's another 50 yards that way. Big old raven. Love the sounds out here. Sounds of the forest, man. Elk bugles and raven calls. Love it out here. Waiting for one more round incoming. Very cool.
Okay, it's clear back here.
Okay, you're done. I'm going out to check the target. Look how rocky this is out here. Very unique. This is actually a dried lake in a secret location. It's about 450 yards across this way. In this direction, it's about 900 yards across tree line to tree line. So sometimes we shoot at 750 at this location. Beautiful. Okay, it looks like the wind caught one, but elevation-wise, he's right in there. Okay, Dad, you got a couple of beautiful shots there. Pulled one to the right a little bit. Well, not you, but probably the wind.
Where are they windage-wise? Because I brought it a couple inches left.
Barely get two in there. Well, that's good to bring that windage over a little bit because the wind is grabbing them. You can see the grass all laid over back here.
So those two are what, like 3 inch?
No, the two shots, your whole group is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. It's just about 5 inches. The whole group is 5 inches.
Okay, so I'm about where I was before. They're just in a different place on the board.
Yeah, you're getting consistent 4, sub-minute of angle groups.
Well, a 5-inch group at 600 yards is a little less than 1 minute of angle, so that's pretty good.
Well, it would normally be good, but with this wind, it's really good.
Well, I'm probably done shooting. If you want to come back here and do some yourself, I'll go out there.
Okay, what about Uncle Mike?
Yeah, I've got two rounds here that in the box that aren't shot. So he'll send them down.
Okay, so this time it's going to be my Uncle Mike shooting. And he's going to put either 2 or 3 rounds out here. I'm not sure yet. It doesn't matter. I'll just wait. I don't want to distract him from his shooting. It takes a lot of concentration over on that end to make nice tight groups. So he's dry firing. Then he's going to send 2 live for sure. And then we'll see about a 3rd one. There's a real interesting spot here in this dry lake. It's actually not dry. There's some water in some trenches out there, and then there's a water hole right over that way that has water in it, as well as some water out here in the lake. I believe it used to be an old homestead, which is just incredible to me because there's nothing out here. There's an old foundation and an old rock chimney back there, and what the heck, I might take you guys out to it once he's done shooting. I'm in no hurry to get back and shoot, and it's not far. It's about 150 yards away, so I might take you over there to
Still dry firing.
Roger that.
We had to adjust the scope for him. It was blurry.
Okay. The only reason I'm even able to judge range, if I didn't know already, is because I can hear the boom, or the boom of the rifle. So I need to be able to hear the crack and then the boom to judge distance. And since I can hear the boom, I can judge distance.
Clear back here, bolts open.
Roger that. We got a clear gun. I'm going out to check. So if you can't hear that boom, or you're dealing with a suppressed rifle, not only are you going to have more difficulty finding direction, estimating range to the shooter is it's very hard, if not impossible. And believe it or not, even with a suppressed weapon, if all you hear is the crack, if you can hear it a few times, 2 or 3 times, you can actually get a rough estimate as to the direction, but not the distance. You don't know if somebody's 400 yards away, or if he's 800 yards away or more. A couple of nice shots there. You actually bracketed the bullseye on the left and right side. Estimate my distance here. Here's an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is exactly 5 inches apart there. And your 2 shots are 5 inches apart.